how's it going? Welcome to today's mindful message. We are walking. Hopefully I don't get stormed on. Right now it looks pretty good. I'm just hoping to get my full walk in. Yesterday I got cut short. I did half of my route. Tonight, by the way, I'm going to do face exercise videos. I have a fat face right now. Like, I'm losing mad weight, but I still got that double chin thing going. So ladies and gents, if you're interested in exercises on how to work on that, I'm going to be doing a quick video. All week long I'm going to be putting out fitness videos. Yesterday I did how to do a natural booby lift. Just showed you some things that I do randomly throughout the week. I don't do them every day. You're supposed to do it every day for like 14 days and you'll really see a difference. And do more intervals every day to get the full effects. But anyway, let's get into today's mindful message, and we are talking about difference. Why does difference create fear? This could be any kind of difference. It could be difference of religion, difference of opinion, difference of political parties, difference in health, like, you know, when you go get a second opinion, different in medical terms and medical opinions. Just how you choose to live your life. You might be differently than other people, different cultures, different languages. Difference can make people scared, and to understand, I forgot the deck, my bad. Fear comes from not understanding the other side of things, and I think a lot of people who get stuck in fear or get stuck in illusions sometimes, it's because they fail to see the bigger perspective of things. So let's talk about difference in general. So when somebody comes in that's different from your group or your people or your tribe, if you will, it immediately causes attention. It brings attention to the room. Like at school, when there's a new kid, everybody knows there's a new kid, everybody watches. When you walk into prison, it's like the same thing. It's like everybody gets sized up, right? The size up is where most of the fear happens, because the person who, let me stick to my list, I'm getting ahead of myself. Got my handy dandy list. Why do people fear difference? I made a list, and then you can pick apart what's accurate in your life and what can help you, because the whole point of understanding why fear makes people nervous is to rise above your own fear in the end and be more sympathetic to others who haven't gotten there yet. So why do they fear difference? They don't want to change, or they're unwilling to change. They get set in routines and set in a way, and they think that's always got to be the way it is, and to change that would change everything about themselves. Putting too much pressure on something, putting too much importance on things, or they just clearly don't want to accept it. Those people that goes against all of my spiritual beliefs and everything I stand for. Most people say that without looking at the other perspective in a scholarly way, by studying it not as you're converting to things, but trying to understand why that other person might like that. To put your foot on the other shoe, or to put the shoe on the other foot. There goes my dyslexia. God dang. Anyway, fear of rejection or somebody's reaction also creates stir with difference. How is this going to go over with my friends? How is it going to go over with my family or my company or my career or whatever? How is this going to look if I do this? Or how is this going to fit into my life? And if you don't like the answer to that, a lot of the times people choose to fear difference, and then that fear can turn into other things like spite and being hateful and racist and all of that shit, but not necessarily. Again, different religions, belief systems, or society standards. When a whole society, like a church community, you all kind of have one faith or one lifestyle you support. And when somebody goes against that, it puts your back up, because it isn't doing what the person to the left and right of you, and that makes you uncomfortable. And instead of taking a day to see how the other side truly does live, and judging it on a fair perspective, you just make assumptions, and those are what we label as our fears, which make us miscommunicate, lash out, or keep us in a safety bubble without trying new things because we're scared of new things. Again, too ingrained in routine or stuck in their comfort zones, as I was saying. And what can we do to help people overcome these differences? I could spew a million reasons why people fear difference, but what good is that if you don't know how to reverse it or help people in your own life or your own situation to rise above that? So, number one is educate yourself. Even if you don't agree, even if you don't believe in it, having the facts correct is always going to knock out hearsay, fake news, or anything like that. Doing your own research is mandatory before you have any kind of opinion. Decide what is best for you and your life. I know it's really hard when you get into society standards and ways of doing things, and in religious practices you all kind of regurgitate the same actions and you get ingrained in that routine, and does it really fit for you? Does it really help your life? Does it benefit your life? Does it serve you? Or are you just doing it because you think you have to? Or are you just feeling that way because you think you have to? Really deciding what is right for you and standing on your own opinion is important. Try it before you make a judgment, like I said. Put the shoe on your foot and walk in it for a little bit before you ever have an opinion at all. That's a true sign of intelligence. The comprehension to say, I don't understand this, I don't have an accurate opinion of what this might be, and in order to have an accurate opinion, I need to do my research, I need to study this, I need to test this, I need to ask questions. That's logical and critical thinking in all areas of your life. You can implement things slowly instead of just going full bore into something that can be scary. Too much of something, getting out of your comfort zone too fast, can create fear pockets, what puts you back in that comfort zone, and it's like, you know what, actually this is not for me. But you haven't really tried, you just really went at it too fast. Ooh, it's windy. Sorry if the wind is loud, but just doing it slowly and baby stepping it and taking your time into that change can really set aside those fears and really help you in the moment evaluate your true feelings and your true thoughts on the matter, instead of subjecting to other opinions and other ways of life. You have done your own research, you have implemented a plan, and now you're placing it in a healthy way for you. I find in most cases keeping things to yourself instead of going to other people who are still in that safety net or in that community of yours, they aren't ready to accept it yet. They're going to have harsh opinions that might create fear in yourself. But if you've already critically thought it over and you did your own research and you made a decision, it's best just to keep it to yourself and walk it. Walk it for a little bit. If you're walking it for a while and you need some advice, then I would talk to someone. But get into the mix, get over that fear bubble, form your own opinions before you try to bring it to anybody else's table, because only you can know what's right for you and best for your life, and you got to follow your own moral compass. Listen to those who have done it with an open mind and an unbiased heart. So if there's other people in your community that said, hey, yeah, when I was younger I tried something like that, I found out it wasn't for me, but this is why it wasn't for me, but it might be great for you. Why don't you try it and, see what your own perspective is? Those kind of people, I really take their opinions as wholesome and valuable, because they're not just stomping out your opinions. They're giving you fair, honest feedback of what they experienced, and it goes into your research. Anybody who limits you or tries to oppress you or stop you from trying new things, I wouldn't broach new things or new subjects with those people or tell them your business. You gotta, number one, the only way to get over fear is to put yourself in it, even just for a moment. Be logical and form your own thoughts.